All right, update time. I know you guys been asking for an update, and so here today we're going to give one. But before we start, I need to put on my most favorite hat. I know what you're thinking. Yes, this is a Corgi hat. I feel like half Indiana Jones and half player, so watch out. Anyways, let's get right into it. So, okay, it's been really wet. It snowed, it rained. It's been really bad here. So we actually had to take a whole gravel driveway to the barn. So that wasn't there a few weeks ago. So we put a whole gravel driveway to the barn so we can get a concrete truck up there. But then the guy who drove the concrete truck, must have been his first time on the job, or he literally just got his driver's license yesterday because he got stuck right in here. So, hey buddy, the concrete driveway goes like this and you got stuck right there. So anyways, he got stuck. There's a bunch of huge divots. He couldn't get concrete in that day, so they brought some more gravel out to help him out. And so now we're still waiting on, we brought more gravel out waiting for concrete. So anyways, we're getting to it. So we did put a lot of gravel in. There was still some gravel going off that direction, but we still put some extra in just so we can get up into the barn for the concrete truck. And I also think there's a benefit to having gravel up to the barn anyways, because I wouldn't want to like park down there, walk gravel up here, and then have mud all the way up into the barn, because then I'm just going to track that mud right up into the barn, and that's just not going to go over very well. I'm going to have to clean it. It's just going to be terrible. So I think the gravel's important. For those of you wondering what it cost, I think 4 loads of gravel was like $1,500. So just so you guys get an idea. So anyways, okay, back to the barn. We don't have concrete in there just yet. So honestly, there's really not a huge update since we last spoke because we still don't have concrete in it. But concrete's coming Monday for sure now. It's coming Monday, I promise. And then on Tuesday, my wife's gonna do a walkthrough of the barn with the general contractor, and they're gonna talk about lighting for the barn. So that's gonna be important. That's something we probably have not discussed yet on a video, is lighting for the barn. So like my previous barn had just those like one of those big old long tubes called that lit up, and just, you know, just basic lighting for like a warehouse. Worked really well. I was fine with it. It did cast a kind of weird lighting. It wasn't really great for photos. So not only is this barn gonna have better lighting because of the amount of natural light, because the amount of windows it has, but we're also gonna put some better lighting in here. So I think she's doing like, don't quote me because I'm not the expert, nor am I the boss. But we're gonna do some black lighting. So it's like, not black light, let me just clarify that. It's gonna be like a hanging, like what you would see like in an industrial building, like a hanging cord with a big like light with a black encasement around it. I know, I'm really terrible at describing, okay? This is not my job. I'm not good at this, I'm just good at working out, okay? So bear with me. But it's like, almost like it's hardwired in, but it's got a cord coming down. It's got a big metal opening, and there's a big light bulb in there, and it's black. That's all I know, okay? So, I mean, if you think about it, the outside of the barn is gonna be white, and the inside of the barn is gonna be black. And that's, I mean, not all of it's gonna be black. The building's gonna be white, but everything on the building, the rig, the storage units, it's gonna be black. So it's gonna be really just a two-tone kind of concept, very similar to our kitchen. Now, what you are next thinking is, okay, well, you're gonna need a lot of those, which is true, but we're also gonna do canned lighting also. So it's gonna have some those hanging lights we just talked about, and we're gonna have some canned lighting in between to offset, so we don't have to always put all these hanging lights everywhere, and then this looks like I have a bunch of hanging bats hanging from my ceiling or whatever. So there's gonna be canned lighting in between, and that's how it's gonna be lit. So that's kind of my update. I got nothing else to give you except for that's still the kitchen. The bathroom, no update there. And as soon as they lay concrete, they're gonna have to cover it with some tarp because it's still pretty cold here, and so that still needs to settle and set. And so, yeah, that's pretty much the update. And hope you guys are enjoying your weekend, enjoying 2021. And I will give you a video probably on Monday or Tuesday, depending upon if the concrete guy can actually drive up a gravel driveway before. You know, my bet's no. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful day. See you later.